Hey there, Big Brother fans. We have got an update. It is official. Cameron is one of the two final nominees on the block. He's sitting beside Cirie, but the house has made it clear that he's going. He knows he's going, and now he is just wreaking havoc as part of his packing process on the way out the door. We've got some live feeds updates for you that are very interesting. One of the things that he's doing that I thought was kind of interesting was making America feel unsafe. So when Cameron and America were just the two of them together talking about the jury house on Monday, America tells him that, you know, with him going to jury this week, it actually should be relaxing because they shouldn't be, you know, doing a lot of camera stuff in the house because he's alone and he can just hang out. Cameron said it's actually a really good week to go because she's going to be there right after him, and then at least he'll have someone to talk to. So he's just scaring her about people coming for her, which is kind of funny. He's also spent some time trash talking Bowie. He told America that Bowie came to him crying, and he told her, you know, that he would take care of it, and he put people on the block that were making her feel bad, and now this is how she's repaying him. So he's definitely bitter. I don't think it matters that he's going to be a bitter juror, at least where Bowie's concerned, because I cannot imagine her making it to the final two. So it won't matter. Felicia says that Cameron is going around acting like he has saved all these people in the house and that the game can't last without him, which is pretty funny. And Cory talks to Cameron, and he said that it's hard when you let other people get in your heads. And that he said he knows that Cameron was campaigning to get him backdoored because he thought Cory was coming for him. So there's just kind of a lot of frank conversations going on the feeds. And Cirie checks in with Cameron, asks how he's doing, and he makes a joke. He says he's doing good and she's going down. He knows it's not true. She knows it's not true. And they shared a laugh over it. So he is kind of just out running around talking smack at and to everybody. He's dropping a lot of truth bombs too, which is interesting. And Cirie actually asked Cameron's advice. She said, if you were me, what would you do now? And he said, go to Cory and America because they know what's happening in the house. They know who needs to be targeted, but they don't have the numbers to do it. And he says with the three of them, and if they pulled in blue, they could have the numbers to get out the other threats. So what's also interesting is Cameron was busy poisoning Cirie against Jag, and she actually believes everything he told her. And I think most of what he told her was actually true. Felicia came up later and asked her, what lies was Cameron telling you? And Cirie says, oh no, he was telling me truths. And then she shared some of it with Felicia. And then later, when Bowie Jane asked what Cameron was saying, she completely lied and said he was talking about whether there'd be alcohol in the jury house, whether he'd get to watch TV, and how he was talking about how he wanted to sleep all day. She just was making stuff up. So Felicia and Cirie have a talk later. They feel like they're stuck and see themselves as coming in fourth or fifth, whether they're working with Matt and Jag and Bowie or Cory and America and Blue, that there's these two kind of three-person alliances, and they would be fourth and fifth, first ones out once that alliance started falling apart. So Cory also says that Cameron told him that Matt and Jag were pushing to backdoor him, but then they changed their mind. Jag and Matt are like, no, that's ridiculous. Everybody's scrambling because Cameron is just going around and telling everybody's business. So right now, what we're seeing on the feeds is everybody knows that Cameron's going, including Cameron, and now the other house guests, they're going to be left when he's gone, are starting to draw battle lines. They're trying to figure out who they're going to ally with and what's next, because it's down to the point where, you know, a group of three, especially a group of four, could dominate if one of them wins HOH. So Jag talks about how everybody wants to lay low and they don't get to lay low at this stage of the game. And then he talked about an ideal five is Jag and Matt and Bowie, Cirie, and Felicia. Matt's down for that. He says that's fine. We can be the final 5, and then final 3 would be Matt and Jag and Bowie, and they want to target America, Cory, and Blue. Meanwhile, Cirie, and I think this is good information that she's talking to Cameron, she says there's 2 sides right now, which is funny because Bowie is on both sides, that there's this like tentative thing with Bowie, America, and Cory, and then Matt, Jag, Blue, and Bowie. So Bowie kind of has one foot in each camp. Felicia and Cirie are going to have to make a deal to get closer to one of these 2 sides. So right now, what I'm seeing is Cameron has embraced his fate pretty much. And what he's doing right now is he is creating chaos. He is undermining people that he doesn't want to win. He is aiming people at each other, and he is sowing all these seeds of distrust because I think he just wants to leave upheaval behind him when he exits on Thursday night because he knows his game is done. Other people think that he's going around and doing this stuff to try and get to stay. I actually don't think that at all from watching his behavior. I think he sees it as a fait accompli. I think he knows he can't save his game, so he might as well burn down people he doesn't want to win on his way out the door. Hey, click subscribe, click like, drop your comments, and definitely come back soon for more on Big Brother.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.